In today's video, I'm going to show the most important tips and tricks that you need to know to improve your gameplay with the new champion Zeri. Zeri's auto attacks are very weak, but when you move for your use Q, there is a bar under your health that charges, and when it fills up, your next auto attack will do more damage. Zeri's Q hitbox is smaller than the spell indicator. Also try to hit her Q directly at the target, because if some of the bullets miss the target, you will do less damage. Zeri's Q can be used on jungle plants, wards, or towers. You can play Zeri with little tempo, because it will increase her Q range. You can combine Flash with her Q, but use Flash first and then Q, because you will do less damage. You can use her Q to check brushes for enemies. If you hit a hidden enemy there, the Q animation will be shorter. Zeri's W can be used on a wall to increase its range and hit multiple enemies. But still the hitbox is smaller than the spell indicator. You can combine Flash with W, but use Flash first and then W, because the range of W will not increase. Zeri's W grants vision when you use it on a wall. You can use it to check if enemies are doing Dragon or Baron. You can also use her W to check brushes for enemies. If you hit a hidden enemy there, the W animation will be shorter. Zeri's E can be used to go through any wall. When you go through a wall with her E, you can use W, R, or to start recurring. Zeri's E cooldown can be reduced by attacking with other abilities. After using her E for a short period of time, your next 3 Qs can deal damage to multiple enemies. You can also reset her Q cooldown with E. You can also combine her E with W to close the gap and slow your opponent. When you're at base, use Zeri's E to get to the lane faster. You can also combine Flash with her E to close the gap. When your opponents attack you, try to use her E to dodge their abilities. Zeri gains movement speed whenever she receives a shield. Also, when she damages an enemy shield, she absorbs its energy and gains a shield. The easiest way to poke your enemy with abilities is when he goes to last hit a minion. When your enemy is under a tower, you can also poke him for free because he will be focused to last hit your minions. Once you reach level 3, before you start a trading combo, make sure your auto attack is charged and then start with E, W, auto attack, Q. Zeri's R hitbox is smaller than the spell indicator. You can combine her ultimate with Flash to close the gap. After hitting an enemy with Zeri's ultimate, the Q cooldown is reduced. You can also combine her E with R to close the gap. Once you reach level 6, before you start the all-in combo, make sure your auto attack is charged and then start with E, W, R, auto attack, Q. But in some situations, it will be better to keep her E for escape. When you attack the Scuttle Crab, it will give you movement speed and a shield. In teamfights, stay in the backline of your team and try to deal as much damage as possible to the closest enemies. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe.